Hey guys, it's Metro, and today we're out here at Hog Pen Gap on the Appalachian Trail. We're going to be doing a short hike up to Wildcat Mountain and checking out some of the outcroppings up top. With that being said, it's a beautiful day. Let's keep moving. So we're out here on the Chattahoochee National Forest at Hog Pen Gap. As you can see, southbound is about 32 miles to Springer, about 2,100 plus up to Katahdin. On the map here, you'll see Hog Pen Gap, Intensity Gap, Needle Gap, and Blood Mountain. So this is a very popular section to do on the AT. Okay, so as you leave the trailhead and you go over to the Appalachian Trail, it's just switchback after switchback after switchback until you get to this point. Now I believe the trailhead marker is coming up at least to the Whitley Gap Shelter. So we're gonna go down that path because I heard there's a area that leads to an outcropping for an overlook. As you can see, we're on the ridge line here. So we're gonna get some great views. So we're off the AT. We're heading towards the Whitley Gap Shelter. I think it's 1.2 miles, but I know there's some sort of outcropping that people talk about. I'm hoping to find it on today's adventure. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, way cool, awesome. All right, so we are on the Appalachian Trail. Actually, we got off on a blue blaze going towards the Whitley Gap Shelter, but as you can see behind me, the view is incredible. There's a small outcrop. I guess when you take a left at the trailhead or that cross section there, you go about maybe a quarter mile or so and you get this area here with a great view in the background. It's an awesome place to check out. Definitely recommend it. Let's keep moving. All right, so we're just gonna return back to that trail marker. Back down by AT, and then we're gonna go on up to Wildcat. So there's another great overlook. We were just at the Raven Cliff Wilderness, and that's down below in the valley per se where the waterfalls are. Now we're at the top, and we'll have a nice look or an overlook of the Raven Cliff Wilderness from Wildcat Mountain. It's just a great place to explore. If you've never been here before, this is a little aggressive to get up those switchbacks, but nothing too crazy. And again, this is a great start to the section hike if you wanted to go from Hog Pen down to Tesnity, down to Needle Gap, and then up over Blood Mountain into Whitley Gap. So I'm thinking that might be the big deal for 2022, trying to get a group of hikers together. I got a few people in mind that might enjoy this hike. All right, so that was the way to the Whitley Gap Shelter. Now just on down the way, once we jump back on the AT, we're gonna see a great view of the Raven Cliff Wilderness. And again, Whitley Gap Shelter, 1.2 miles from this trail marker. Now we're back on the AT, heading towards Wildcat Mountain, or I guess we were on Wildcat. Just the overlook, which is just down the way. All right, yeah, excellent. All right, so we're on top of Wildcat Mountain. As you can see behind me, you're looking at the Raven Cliff Wilderness. We were just down there exploring the Raven Cliff trailhead, as well as the waterfalls down below. Now we're up above. Such a beautiful place on the Appalachian Trail. Let's keep moving. As backpacking with Jason would say, yeah! You got one life, live it. All right, so if you can see behind me, it is incredible out here. This is such an awesome view. I think over that way is Cow Rock Mountain, and behind me again is the Raven Cliff Wilderness. Such an incredible place to be. If you've never been here before, this is a slightly moderate hike, especially at the very beginning with all those inclines, but as you can see, the payoff is incredible. Definitely worth the effort. Let's keep moving. So I've been out here for maybe a couple hours, and I've already run into 2 SOBOs making their way to Springer Mountain. Only about 30 miles to go. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so obviously a lot of these people are probably trying to get home. I don't think they're gonna make it today for sure, but they might summit on Thanksgiving depending on how far they go. I don't know, that's still a huge stretch, but anyway, SOBOs are still making their way to Springer. It's November 2021, right before Thanksgiving, and we're almost to our car. All right, so that's that. We just did a quick hike up to Wildcat Mountain and back. So if you found any value in this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and send me your comments as I do respond. As always, thanks for watching, but until next time, let's keep moving.